Hey guys, I'm Norman, and I've wanted to do a 500 subscriber special for a long time now. I'm a little late to the punch, but I'm still gonna do it anyways. I wanted to read some of my poetry. I want to rebrand it into more Norman and space related stuff. So some of these poems may appear in my Norman Skye poetry. But yeah, I just wanted to share some of them today, just really to see if anyone likes them and see if anyone would be interested in a more Norman themed poetry book. So I'm going to read a few from here. There's 3 chapters: Dawn, Twilight, and Dusk, each getting progressively more depressing. It's true. But we'll start with the first one, why not? It's called Hello. Who invented English? Because I'm compelled to say, if hell has meant evil, why make us greet this way? Why the cult in culture, or the lie in belief? If there's magic in spelling, what's conjured when we speak? Is it an inside joke for folks in the know? If so, all I have to say is hello. Ooh, what do you think? Here's a short one. Human, what part of you has any hue? For light I've learned, something must burn. So what burns in you? Oh, here's one I like. Nothing matters. All right, Norm, that's a bit moody, isn't it? But hold on, wait till you hear it. Nothing is something because all is one, connected by space. If God is endless and always was, what marked the starting place? If nothing's mattering, why the buzz? It's an objective truth we can't erase. If all begins where nothing does, it's a fleeting dream we dare to chase. Oh, here's a nice one. Food for thought. Some thoughts are like food, the sad and the blue. They stay in your mind, you find that they stew. You chew them for hours, you swallow, they stay, refusing to leave or just go away. But slowly they digest, and at last they pass, leaving room in your mind for new thoughts to amass. Reason for everything. I like to think there's a reason for everything. A thought I hold close like a secret within. I don't care if it's true or just some excuse. I care that it helps me. That's why it's of use. There's a few more. Let me find a banger, one of my favorites. Ooh, home entity. Houses fall and lands may fade. Home is an entity, spirit made. It follows where we choose to roam, a steady force that calls us home. Seek not in distant lands to find what only lives within the mind. For home is an entity ever near, a timeless presence, always here. Ooh, wow, this was the first poem I ever made. This is very old, this one. That's why it looks really different. I keep them simple, but I'm not reading this one. You could probably pause and read it if you like. Ah, yes, hush, hush, never mind. Asleep I lie, but then I hear a gentle voice, calm and near. It's won, it says. The game is done. No soul left lost, we've all but won. I dream, I drift, my heart at ease. The good guys win, the bad guys leave. So rest now, hush, hush, never mind. The long game is won. The light is just fine. Bliss. Here's one where it sounds nice, but let's hear it. Ignorance tells a softer tale, leaving hearts to wander without fail. No need for answers, no need for why, just peaceful nights beneath the sky. So take this truth or let it pass. I'll trade it all for tender grass, to lie in fields of sweet unknowing, and let the bliss of ignorance keep on growing. Oh, we'll read a few more from the Twilight section. And maybe you could pause and read some of these. I'm just going to try and read some of my favorites. This is my favorite. It means something only to me, but it's an odd one. This is another one that's important to me, funnily enough, but probably a little more obvious. Frankenstein. They built me up from love and lack, then cursed the face that would look back. I stitch their words with hands that shake, binding words I did not make. I sew their rifts, erase the scars, and swallow blame that isn't ours. I dim my light, I hush my needs, yet still they pull, and still I bleed. I cast a shadow that's barely there. I speak in whispers, I tread with care. A monster made, but not designed, and still they call me Frankenstein. Yes, that means a lot to me, that one. And cartoon character, Sting. I tried to make a poem just with Sting lyrics. I like Sting. Some of them aren't too clever. Some of them are just, I like Sting. And The Dusk. I wonder which one. There's bound to be one I could read here. I could probably read the one I've dedicated to Nier. I don't know if anyone's heard of the game Nier, but there's a character in it called Emil. And there's also a philosopher called Emil Cioran. And so I made this, and you'll see why I don't read many from the Dusk section. So this will be the last one. Emil's despair. They call it despair, his longing to fade, a wish misunderstood, yet solemnly made. In never being, there's no grief to mourn, no suffering to beget, or regret being born. Those who judge him saw only the night, blind to the grace in his yearning for flight. For Emil's desire, so cold yet so pure, was a world without suffering, silent and secure. And let me just have a quick look. Yeah, that might be that might be the end for now. And yeah, there are a few of my poems. I hope you enjoyed. What do you think of the idea of me rebranding and just sharing more space-related poems? Because I do have a lot of space-related poems. So yeah, look forward to perhaps a new poetry book with a gorgeous avatar slapped on the cover. Until then, I've been Norman.
Norman Skye. Na, 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 no. Norman Skye. Na, 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 Norman Skye.